Hey y'all. So, one of the most common mistakes that we see in the gym is just mistakes in people understanding proper scaling. And this happens with weights, this happens with pull-ups, this happens with box jumps especially. And I would say the box jump is probably the most incorrectly scaled thing out there. So the thing to keep in mind is that the RX weights that are typically put up for a low height, it would be 24 inches for guys. So remember, this is the best in the world guys, 24 inches, best in the world girls, 20 inches. So what most people see is they see 24 inches or 20 inches written on the board and they're like, oh, I can jump on that. And so then they use it. But the thing to keep in mind is that the best in the world can jump on a 24-inch box. I realize kind of how I said that. I am nowhere near the best in the world. But if you put a gun to my head and gave me enough motivation to do it, I guarantee I could do 200 plus in a row. Just at that pace, nothing blistering fast, but just bounding on and off over and over and over again. So what happens is people see these heights and then they're jumping up and they're barely making it on rep 1. And so then we have these workouts that have 30 in a round, 50 in a round, maybe more in a total workout. We might have 100 to 200 in a workout. So the key is we always want to keep the stimulus of the workout in mind, and we don't want to get too caught up in chasing RX numbers. We want to chase the stimulus, and as we get better, that will get closer and closer to the RX stuff. So for most people, we just kind of misunderstand what the low box is. And so the low box is 24, 30. The way I like to put it is with a gun to your head, you should be able to do at least 50 in a row without stopping. And you don't have to know for sure that you can do that, but you should be sitting there going like, ooh, I don't know if I can, but I might be able to. If you're jumping up and you are barely making it up there and we have about this much of clearance on your first few reps, then we know 50 is not in the wheelhouse. And so all this does is it makes the box in a higher category for you and just changes the workout. So it takes it from a quicker cardio workout and it makes it into a more explosive, powerful workout, and we mix those in. So we'll have days where we use 30-inch boxes or 36-inch boxes. So we write that into the programming, and if you're starting with a box that's too high, say 24 inches is too high for your low amount, and then we say 30, where are you going to go from there? Then we say 36, where are you going to go from there? So we need these different levels, and at that low level, which would be the 24, 20, you need to be able to do at least 50 of them in a row. That way it gives us a place to go. And then maybe on those days where we're saying medium or high on the box, that's when it might be time to try those higher levels. But try and keep it in your wheelhouse. Most of the time we're doing low box jumps, and low just means you can do about 50 of them in a row. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.